Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Happy Friday to everyone. I hope everyone had a good week and they did something positive this week, did something that helped them be better than they were yesterday. So, what up, Chaz? So, day late, but hey, we got it. We're doing it. We're gonna make this happen, and we're gonna do what we do. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not. If you have not subscribed to it, every episode's on there. I'll be creating some shorts, so to have people check out. It should be quite the vibe. What's going on, bro? How you feeling? So we just wait for our guest, and then we're gonna get started. Yeah. But I hope everyone had a good day, had a good week, did something great. So she's upstairs. I just kicked them all upstairs. They all went upstairs. We just got back from where we had to go. My wife's best friend's vow renewal. So now they up there doing what they do. Oh man, yeah. So just waiting for our guest, and we're gonna get started. You know how these kids do. All over the place. Alright. Yeah. Stinking phone. Alright. Oh. Alright, got everything all set up. Okay. So there we go. Turn that on. Get this going. This thing died on me. Alright. Go on. Okay. Now. Jeez, what is this thing doing? Yeah, always got something going. Always. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Come on. Come on. All right, there we go. Okay. Done anything crazy, computer? There we go. Cool. These fools. Ugh. Okay. All right. Getting this cleared out. Crazy what they want for an iPad these days. $1,000 for an iPad. All right, our guest is here. We're gonna get her in the room. What's going on?
Hello, hello.
What's going? How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. How you feeling?
I can't complain. I can't complain.
We
Just
woke up
another.
today, right?
That's it. That's it. That's a
That's what
start.
matters.
That's a
That's what
start.
matters.
We we did it, and now we're here in
Listen,
one piece. I
exactly.
I appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you having me.
Oh, and no doubt, no doubt. It's a lot. It was very interesting researching you because you have three Facebook pages as well as like three Instagrams. So like it was really hard to
Finding
to
me, I
like
know.
to navigate everything. But I put together an interview, and we're gonna get right into it.
Let's happen.
So for y'all who don't know, this is Dollie Starr, rapper, mother, beautician, cosmetologist, many hats she wears. Overall, a very, very dope person in my few meetings with her. But for those who don't know, you're originally from Newburgh,
Yes.
and what was it like growing up in Newburgh for you?
Honestly, like I was inside. Like my mom wasn't having it. Like after school, I was in the crib. Like so, I didn't really get to experience being outside to that extent.
Yeah,
I was in
man.
the house. I was the house girl.
You was a house girl, but I one thing I did see was you were on another interview, and
Mhm.
I forgot what it was called. Oh, geez, dude with like a bald head was interviewing you, and and he hype or something,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I re- I remember him asking you talking about growing up as a tomboy.
Mhm. I was. I
So
was rough. Like I
you,
was rough. I was doing what my brothers was doing. I was doing what the boys was doing.
and how many brothers do you have?
Um, four, four brothers. I have four brothers and three sisters, and I'm the oldest.
Jeez. Oh, so
I'm the
you
ringleader.
you started it.
Nigga said, I'm the
You
ringleader. I'm big dog.
you top dog.
Yes,
Well, you gotta lead by example, you
exactly.
know, and you definitely have a good head on your shoulders.
I appreciate that.
Growing, no doubt. Growing up, when did you take an interest in music? I do remember you saying you started with poetry.
Mhm.
So when did you actually take interest in music? Like, what were some of the early things you listened to or your first recollections of music?
Okay, so I always sang growing up. So even from a kid, like from a
Okay.
kid growing up, I always sang. My grandmother wanted me to be a singer. I didn't want to be a singer though. Singing is boring. Like it's too much. So I wanted to be a rapper. So my bad. I thought somebody was about to come by my car. I'm at the gas station right now, FYI. So it's mad people, like random people
Oh,
walking by. So I'm just making sure ain't nobody coming next to my car.
yeah,
So
no. You good, you good.
yeah. So yeah, I got into music like rapping around 13. But before 13, I was always singing.
Okay.
But I don't sing no
But
more,
you
so don't ask me to sing. I don't want to sing. Like no singing.
no,
No.
not at all. She's like,
No.
nah,
Mm-mm.
nah. It's bars now. No,
Yeah,
no singing.
stay bars. I do a little 1-2 on my little on my hooks on my songs. Like I do a little 1-2 on there, but that's it. Like I'm not trying to be a singer. Like I don't want to sing a full song, but I do a little 1-2 on my hook.
Okay. So
No,
you give a little bit, not too much though.
no.
So then, growing up, who were some of your inspirations?
Okay, so my mom was young, so I was listening to Biggie, Tupac, Little Kim, Foxy Brown, Missy Elliott, Lady Rage, like that whole genre, Total, Escape, like. So I was definitely in tune with music because my mom was young. So growing up, like if I wasn't singing or rapping, I was dancing. So it was always like some form of entertainment going on in the household.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So now, being that we're on that topic of what you're listening to, I don't know if you've ever watched this, my show, but I have a segment called Honest Picks.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to name two things, and you're going to pick between them.
Okay.
So I have three categories for you: female rappers, male rappers, and rap groups. So the first one is Eve or Missy.
Dang, why you had to do that? Um, uh, all right, I'm gonna have to say Missy. Like I rock with Eve, but I'm gonna have to say Missy because Missy is just the goat all across the board.
Okay, I can go with that. Nicki or Cardi?
All right, this crazy because I know they're gonna eat my ass up for this one. I'm gonna have to say Nicki. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like Cardi better, like as an overall entertainer. I do
Yes.
think entertains better than Nicki. I just feel like Nicki is more lyrical and like I don't know. I kind of like knew Cardi B before she kind of like started the whole rapping thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the gift in being a rapper is writing your own raps. So the fact that she don't 100% write her own raps is just like I like you as an entertainer, but bar for bar, I don't. I would have to pick Nicki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny because, our daughters go to school together,
Hello.
and they were in the play. They were in the play together. We sat next to each other.
Right.
And one day I was playing your song, and
Mhm.
I don't think they put two and two together, but
No.
Brenda goes, "Oh my God. She's Nicki Minaj." I said, "No,
Mhm.
that's not Nicki Minaj."
It's funny. I get that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like in the beginning, it used to irritate me. I used to be like, "Oh my god," but now I just feel like I take it as a compliment. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, because I feel like she's dope. So if I'm compared to somebody dope, like I definitely take it as a compliment. But I feel like people who know me personally know that that's just me. I'm Dolly, and I feel like we both from New York, so we kind of got that New York talk, New York accent. So
Yeah.
it kind of like the voice is kind of the same, but I feel like people who know me personally, like, nah, she's really that way. Like a lot of people think, oh, she's trying to be like Nicki, but the people who know me personally, they like, nah, that's really her. Like
No,
that's just her.
you are who you are.
Yeah, facts.
That's what it is. So, Lil Kim or Foxy? Oop, oop, there we
Okay,
go.
I
Oh,
gotta
I
switch
think it
that.
messed. All right. Next one's Little Kim or Foxy.
I'm gonna have to go with Little Kim.
Okay.
Yeah, even though I wasn't allowed to sing it growing up. Like I remember rapping her shit. My mom like, yo, stop saying that. Like stop saying that. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm saying, but it's going
You're
together.
like, we gonna make this work. We gonna make
Hello.
it work.
Like I said, now he wonder about me diamonds in the money suits. Stop singing that song. All
She's
right, all
like,
right, all right.
no, no. MC Light or Lady of Rage.
MC Light.
Nope.
Even though I did wear my hair like Lady of Rage when I was a kid, I always wore them two Afro puffs.
No, that's what she's known for.
I
It just goes
rap
boom,
rough
boom.
and stuff with my Afro
Yeah.
puffs.
Lauren Hill or Queen Latifah.
Dang, really? Can I take a shot of something right now?
You
That's a
you can
hard
say
pick. I feel like I'm on drink tips. Damn.
you can say both or neither.
I'm gonna have to say both on that one.
She's like, nope, no, why?
They're both so dope.
Yeah, yeah, no, you can't go wrong.
Right.
You can't go wrong with them. Trina or Remy Ma?
Remy Ma. Even though I like Trina, but Remy Ma.
Remy Ma?
Hmm.
All right. Biggie or Tupac?
I'm gonna have to say Biggie. And it's crazy because growing up, like I listened to both. Like my stepdad liked both. So it was like if we listen
Yeah,
to Biggie, we listen to Tupac. If we listen to Biggie, we listen to Tupac. But I always felt like he liked Biggie a little bit more.
yeah,
And I like that Biggie like collab, like brainstorm with other people, like with Toto and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to
yeah.
say Biggie.
Okay, okay. Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay Z, but that's hard because I like Nas too. But I'm gonna pick Jay Z.
Okay, okay. Rakim or KRS-One?
Rock him.
He's the originator. His flow, no one flowed like him when he came in.
Hello.
Nobody.
That
Nobody. Bu- bu- Young or Jeezy or T.I.?
Jeezy. It's crazy because I like T.I., but I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm in a ride, like put that Jeezy on.
Hey, that raspy rap, like,
For
yo, there's
real,
nothing
I
like
need to
it.
hear that.
Yeah, Jeezy's where it's at.
No, for real.
You got, yo, no doubt. Eminem or DMX?
I fuck with Eminem, but DMX definitely.
DMX, okay. Okay. Then we got J. Cole or Kendrick?
J Cole for me.
Okay. Ghostface or Jadakiss?
I can't pick both. These are some good choices.
Yeah, people be hating them too. They be like, one of my guys like, "Oh, I hate you. Why would you do this?"
No, for real. Like, what?
Busta or Scarface?
I'm gonna have to go with Scarface.
Underrated. Underrated.
Underrated. Definitely underrated.
Ludacris or Rick Ross?
I'm gonna have to go with Luda.
Disturbing the Peace.
Yes.
Wu-Tang or A Tribe Called Quest?
I'm gonna have to go with Wu Tang.
Outkast or Mobb Deep?
Damn, I can't pick. That's a tie.
Okay, tie. Bone Thugs and Harmony or The Far Side?
Bone that.
EPMD or Brand Nubian?
Brand Nubian.
G Unit or D Block?
Damn, I can't pick. Hey, cuz. That's a tough one. Dang, these are some good ones.
She's like, I can't. Chris Brown or Neo?
Definitely Chris Brown. That's my baby daddy.
Oh, God. Whitney Houston or Aretha Franklin?
All right, I fuck with Aretha, but I feel like that was before my time. So I feel like growing up, I definitely was singing Whitney Houston. My grandma definitely had me singing Whitney Houston.
Okay. I got two more. This one's a Newberg special. Naj Murph or Oswin Benjamin?
Damn, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna have to go with Naj. R.I.P. to Naj. But I grew up with Naj, so me and Naj was always in this music stuff together, and it's crazy because we were supposed to collab, but during that time, like I kind of lived far away, so we never got together. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Naj.
Okay. Okay. Last one. My favorite one to ask. Michael Jackson or Prince?
It's a tie.
She's like, no.
It's a tie.
Okay.
They both legends.
You can't listen. Those are the top two greatest of all time. You can't take anything from either guy.
I agree.
Oh man. So I want to know. Um, this question's a little open ended, but I'm going to talk about one of your songs I came across
Okay.
because it says you had a song named "Feelings,"
Mm-hmm.
and I actually listened to this song back 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of your music's very up tempo, and it's very very just catchy, and you really put words together in a way where you really need to be paying attention. But this specific song, and I seen the visual, wasn't even like I just heard the song. I seen the visual. Your daughter was in it, and you really took a lot of pride
Mm-hmm.
in this song. You put your heart into it, and you showed a different side of you. I felt like you showed not Dolly Starr. You showed Janae, the person.
Mm-hmm.
You showed another side of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know really the basis behind that song because the next question is how do you balance your personal life with your music, because that specific song really brought your personal life and your music together.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely a hard balance. But I will say that I have been very blessed to like have been in relationships or, even be friends with people who really support my music. So they don't take it personal. They don't take it personal, and sometimes like just because I'm saying it don't mean it's true. It might sound good. So some things I talk about, it might be true, and then some things I talk about, it's just like it's not true, but
Right.
it can be true, and it sounds good. So let me just say it. So it's
Right.
definitely like a balance in between that. But with that song, basically, like you said, most of my music is up tempo or like a certain kind of, like you say, genre or whatever. So I feel like with that song, my main goal was to show the versatility. And also, I feel like a lot of women don't listen to rap.
Yeah.
A lot of women like more R&B or more like, something that they can relate to, something
Right.
that, they've experienced more, say. So I feel like with that song, like I was going from that direction, like feeling like what I want to, relate to women more, what they would be able to relate to. Also, I wanted to give that vulnerable side. I wanted to give
Yes.
that personal side because I feel like a lot of people don't see that. At the end of the day, I get it. Sex sells, whatever. We all get it, whatever.
Right.
But I feel like that sells too. Like, so I definitely wanted to put that side out. So that's where too, like the poetry part came in, or whatever the case may be, because it was a more like slow tempo, more like a talk kind of rap, or whatever the case may be. But it definitely was based on a true story. So it was something that I personally had gone through. So it was crazy because I wrote that song way before I put it out and recorded it years ago. But it
Wow.
was just like, it was so hard for me to record it because every time I was in the studio, I was crying, I was having flashbacks. So it was like really hard
Hmm.
for me to like put the song out. So it took a long time for me to put the song out. But eventually, I was able to record it without crying and be able to have, the strength to, and I know a lot of people been through that. So
Right.
I want to, put that out there. And look, we experiencing it now, watching this Diddy and Cassie situation.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I definitely wanted to put it out there. Like, listen, this is a lot of women go through this. Like, it doesn't make
Yes.
us less of a woman. At the end of the day, we still got to be a mom. We still got to be a woman. Life goes on. But, it's okay to have dealt with that. Like, it's okay. A lot of us dealt with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's really, really transparent. And it's good to see that there's all those diverse sides to you because it's not just one thing.
Hmm.
It's really a culmination of things. And you have to be able to adjust and reel people in.
Right.
Real people in. And that song really was really just different.
Right.
Like I said, compared to your other stuff,
Right.
and it was just good to see that other side.
But that
You that
vulnerability, people want to see
Yes,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
they want to see
Yeah.
that side.
Yep.
You stepped out of your alter ego, if you will,
Right.
like I said, and you became Janae in that moment.
Right.
And then everyone's like, "Oh, okay, this is
Hmm.
different."
Yes. And that
So,
was my goal.
and you achieved it
Yes.
and overachieved it.
That was my goal.
So I want talk about some challenges you faced as a rapper in terms of representation and diversity in the industry. You know, I feel like with female MCs,
Thank you.
It's very hard for them to break in. You know, and outside of the few big names, like Rhapsody just dropped an album today,
Hmm.
right? She's one of my favorite MCs and very underrated. But it came 5 years after her last project.
Hmm.
So, I don't know if it's just a thing with female MCs to have longer gaps, but
Hmm.
or if it's just the way it is. But what are some of the challenges you have faced personally trying to really break in?
Mm, I feel like it's crazy. Like as a female, you face a lot of challenges. I feel like the number one challenge you face as a female, no matter where you are, is like the whole kind of sex sales things. So like basically the stuff that you're saying in your raps, the stuff that you're talking about. Like a lot of people be in their heads. So it's just like now when they see you, now when they're around you, like that's all they thinking about. So it's just like they might try to try you. So I feel like as a female, like you definitely that sexual tension definitely comes into play. So with me, it's just like, no, I lay it down. I don't give a fuck what I said in my raps. I don't care what I posted on Facebook. I don't care what I'm saying online. Act right when you're around me. Like act right when you're around me. Show respect. I show respect.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. Like you said, it's an alter ego. I feel like it's a form of acting. It's a form form of working. Just because I'm saying it don't mean I'm doing it. And at the end of the day, you can't judge a book by its cover. I feel like I say the type of things that every female probably want to say when it's time for them to let loose, but most people can't put their pride to the side and let loose, depending on what they got going on. It might be their
Right.
religion. It might be their job. It might be they're married. It might be, how they feel about themselves. And at the end of the day, it's like they don't feel comfortable saying these things. They don't feel comfortable doing these things.
Right.
But at the end of the day, they enjoy seeing a regular female do it. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like, all right, I can't do it, but I enjoy seeing her do it. So, it makes my day. But then I get the haters too. Like, you get what I'm saying? That comes along with the territory.
Of course.
I don't care. I feel like if you hate me, that means you really love me. But at the end of the day, like, maybe it's something you don't like because you're not doing it. So
Yes.
I take the hate as love. I ain't gonna lie, that makes me go harder. Like, it really makes me go harder. I feel like, when you're a local artist, when you in your area, don't get me wrong, you have a lot of love and support from, people and you have a lot of love and support from strangers. I'm not gonna lie, I be going places and people be like, like, I don't know this person. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just like they fuck with me, like they show me love or whatever the case may be, and it be people who I don't know. So I definitely
Right.
appreciate the love from the people who support me and the people that I don't know. But I also appreciate the hate too, because the hate makes me go harder. But I feel like I said, with the hate is just, that crab in a barrel mentality. Like,
Yeah.
nobody want to kind of see you doing better than them, so nobody's really gonna support you because they looking at it like, all right, if you make it, then I'ma still be stuck here. Instead of looking at it like, damn, if I really fuck with this person and they make it, like, all right, then they gonna look out for me if I looked out for them. So I feel like
Right.
people don't think like that or whatever. So I face a lot of challenges like that. But as a female, I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of female hate. I get male hate too, which is weird. But I get a lot of female hate. Like, don't get me wrong, I got my little crew, but my crew live in different areas in different states. So it's like 9 times out
Yeah.
of 10, when I'm doing local events, and when I'm local, I'm by myself. Like, I'm always by myself. Like, I'm
Yeah.
always by myself. Like, I'm always by myself. Like, I don't roll in packs. I don't roll deep. Like, I've had bad experiences with females, so I really just kind of like say to myself and do what I gotta do. And at the end of the day, that works for me.
And that's a big part of it. Like, people always gonna hate. You always gotta have someone. But I heard Nas once say, hating is confused admiration.
I agree.
You That's all that is. They just confused. They just don't know. Like you said, they're not doing it. They don't know how to do it.
I agree.
So they feel like, well, if I hate on them, I'm gonna bring them down. But they just lifting you up, and they're
Yeah.
propelling you into higher higher. I can't think of the word, but you know what I'm saying. you know.
Yeah.
So I was, once again, I was one of those strangers. I didn't know you from a hole in the wall.
Right.
And even still, like, we cool, we tight, but we still don't know each other
Right.
that well. I can honestly say that. But I have you and Yellow Pound Cake kill it for this area.
I
Not
agree.
as just females, but all together.
I
And I'm
agree.
still waiting on that collaboration. Just
Yes.
saying,
Yeah.
just throwing it
I'm
out
not gonna
there.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. We talked about it, but as you may know, like, we both been through personal experiences. She lost her brother. I lost my brother. So in the process, it's just like we dealing with the morning, and we just trying to deal with life. She's a single mom. I'm a single mom. So
Yes.
it's just like we definitely talked about it. It's definitely, we trying to cook it up. We trying to work it up, but it's just hard because, it's like, where I might be on, she might be off. When she might be on, I might be off. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's definitely hard coming together, but we definitely going to make that collab and come together, because I agree it's overdue.
Listen, it's all good. I understand. I just want to make sure you know that I
Yeah.
want it to
Oh, we know.
happen.
So, oh, we know.
So I was, like I said, I was one of those guys, and or fans, whatever, people, however you want to put it,
Mhm.
and it's now turned in, and I'm like that with a lot of local artists because I want to see us all do good in Newburgh or out of Newburgh. So I came across, and you sent it to me because I remember when you started doing the when you did the 845 ink cipher,
Okay, yeah.
when it was all the and that was a long cipher. It was like an
Right,
hour.
right.
And my boy Meaty Bone was on
Yep,
there. You were on there. Yellow was on
that
there.
was dope.
A lot of
Eight four
artists,
five. Yeah,
and y'all represented
I
big
agree.
time.
I enjoyed
You
that.
know, and I can tell you were up there with your blonde hair, your glasses. You was ready. You was you was ready.
I enjoyed that. I like seeing like, local artists come together and support each other. I'm not gonna lie, I know I don't do not that I support everybody. Not that I don't support everybody, but I'm not gonna lie, I be so busy within my own life that it's hard for me to actually come out and support people. But it's like I'm rooting for everybody. I'm not gonna lie, like it's never no hate in my blood. It's always love in my heart. Like I'm rooting for everybody because if one win, we all win. That's how I look at it.
Yep.
But I'm rooting for everybody, and I hope everybody do make it. So I really enjoyed that experience because I feel like it brought everybody from the area together, and it's just like it's so much talent in the 845. Like it's so much talent. Like if we all kept that energy, like we could really go somewhere. Like we could really get somewhere. But because people too busy hating on each other and don't want to support the next person, it's like you suck. Like so, yeah, I
Yep.
love that. I definitely did.
Right. And that's what part of the reason I did this show was,
Hmm.
you know, like that, to really get in tune with artists and real and people who do whatever they do. I want to hear from them and give them a platform to talk and speak and promote people.
Hmm.
That's important to me. So I'm looking, I was looking down, and also shout out to Jiggy. His verse was crazy on
Yeah.
that.
We got a
Like
we got a few
great.
we got a track together too.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
Yep.
That's in the notes.
Yep. We got a track together.
So how did that show come together, and just how did you end up on this ticket?
I'm not gonna lie, I be on every ticket. Nigga, I'm a walking ticket now. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I be connected, and I love the people that I'm connected to. I ain't gonna lie because I've been doing this for so long, so I really respect the love and the support like that people give me because it's just like come on, Dolly, like we gotta have you, I like that energy.
Yeah,
Because there's people in
yeah,
the area who can give me that energy, who don't give me that energy. I don't know why, but it is what it is, and I don't care. But I like that energy when they like, yo, come on, like you get what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Who else? Like you said, it ain't too many females in the area.
right,
Like
right,
Newburgh is really being Yellow Pound Cake, and we both was there. So it's just like,
yeah,
yeah, I'm on that ticket. But I work with Big Business, so Big Business Music Group. So they always out and about. I always do stuff with the show off, so they always out and about. So it's like I'm always everywhere. I be working. I be working. I be networking. I be networking.
yep,
So I get on tickets.
yeah. You got to.
Yeah,
You got to network, and
yeah.
then that's the way you do things.
Yeah, and I feel like
Is
that's what keeps
networking.
you on a ticket because if you networking, you working, you consistent. So consistency is what's gonna keep you on that ticket. If you're not doing nothing, ain't nobody gonna be checking for you. But if you working, if you doing what you're doing, like people like, oh okay, like so people see me working, people see me doing stuff. They're like, oh okay, come host this event. I want you to host this event. Oh, can you come perform? Oh, can you do this? Like yeah, you gotta work.
Yeah, yeah. You have to work, and you have to be consistent. Consistency is the key with whatever you're doing, whether it's music, whether it's movies, content creating,
Anything,
podcasting,
you gotta be consistent.
hosting. You really have to stay that. So you being connected, I was going kind of through the archives, and I seen that you opened up for Mob Deep at the Chance.
Hmm.
And so what was that like? Seems like a lot of artists in the area seem to open for artists there.
Hmm.
So what was that like, and what was Mob Deep like?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what Mob Deep was like. I be like, when I perform, it's such an adrenaline rush. Like, I feel like the one thing I love to do is to perform. Don't get me wrong, I love to write, I love to record, I love to rap, but I love to perform. Like, I really love to put on a show. Like, I enjoy the crowd's reaction because 9 times out of 10, this is people I don't know. So for me to see people I don't know, like, really, like, interacting with me and they really like, oh, like, yeah, we, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's an adrenaline rush for me. So I love that experience. So when I'm performing, it's like, I block everything else out. Like, my only focus is the crowd and me performing. So it's just like everybody else that's there is just there, like, in my head. But that was a dope experience. I definitely enjoyed that. It's crazy because my music ended up getting messed up, and I had to like just go a cappella. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I
Wow.
still rock the crowd. I still rock the crowd. Like, so I enjoy stuff like that. Like, you know, when bad things happen, like, we gonna make the best out of it. Like, when life throw you lemons, make lemonade.
That's
Like,
it. That's it. And you just have to keep it
for
going.
real,
Like, like no matter what, like things happen.
for
Like I
real.
said, like when we had to reschedule this, things
Exactly.
happen. You
Right.
know, it ain't all gonna go smoothly. So, but we improvised.
Right.
So I want to talk about that song with Jiggy.
Mhm.
It was, that song's really, really got some heat.
Yeah.
And as two of the best in the area, like how, at what point did you two come together and just say, all right, we gonna put something together? And like I want to know too, like, a lot of artists now, they email tracks
Mhm.
these days, or what I'm saying, did you guys actually work in the studio together?
Yeah, we went
you
to the
know
studio together. Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, so the only time I
Okay.
really email tracks is if, like, if you long distance, if you in another area, you in another state or something like that, then I'll email tracks. But if you in an area, like, nah, we need to catch a vibe. Like, we need to vibe off of each other. Like, we need to catch a vibe. So we definitely gonna hit the studio. But like, same with Jiggy. Like, we grew a lot of these people I grew up with. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we grew up
Right.
together. We went to school together. But me and Jiggy was on the same block. So like, we always was around each other. So I always knew he did music. He always knew I did music. So it was just kind of one of them things where we both know each other's dope, but we just always at the same events. We always at the same functions. He's fire, I'm fire. So let's go. Like, but we was
Yeah.
always in the show off ciphers. So we did the ciphers for the show off. So from then up until now, we just always at the same events. We always at the same functions. So it's just like, it makes sense to collab. So that's my thing. Like, I like to collab with the local artists because we always, might be at the same events, might be at the same functions. So why not do music together?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It makes sense.
And that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Putting each other on and giving each other a platform to go to the next level, which is where everyone wants to go with whatever they're doing, is
Right.
to the next level and to elevate, levitate. So, that's a great track. I had to play it back a few times. I remember listening to it on the way to work. I was like, oh
You
man,
working on a
this
visual for
is
that too.
Oh, oh man,
Yeah, so that visual gonna be
okay?
fire.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my
so we
thing.
we
Like,
got
once I do a song, I gotta do a video. Like,
yeah,
I gotta do a video. Like,
yeah. You have to do
that.
it. So now that brings me to another question. What is it like creating for you? Every artist is different, right? Do you like hear the beat and then you write, or or can you write without it? Like some artists could just like write a verse and then say, "All right, this
Mhm.
is this is what I got. I got this verse
I
for
can
this
do
song."
both. I can definitely do both. I have music that I wrote without a beat, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I enjoy the beat. So it's like, I enjoy the bass, I enjoy the thump, I enjoy that hit, I
Right.
enjoy that bust. Like, so I like to listen to the beat because that gave me more hype. So once I'm listening to the beat, like, that give me more hype. So I do like listening to the beat and then writing, but it's like, I can also write without a beat. I
Okay.
just got to think of the
Okay.
concept. So basically, I'll just put a concept in my head of what I want the song to be about, and then I'll just